Hi there, and welcome to dual commentary on a game on Company of Heroes with Finy and Millward. As you'll see here, I'm going to start the replay up. Where, if you follow Millward, you will know that he's already put this up. But as well, if you've watched his video, you'll have noticed that the audio was rather high and you couldn't hear a word he said.
That's your opinion, Michael. That's your opinion.
Yes, well, it's true.
Other people might think different. I don't know. Anyway, the reason I am the United States on this, well, the American Army, is because I play a lot better with the Americans, and I always pick infantry, since I always go for infantry, and I've noticed my friend goes for a different tactic than me.
Yes, well, no, you go for infantry and you just pile the infantry on.
Yeah.
Basically
spamming units, you're saying I do.
Don't say spam.
Why don't say spam?
Because people might not like spam. Well, I use the British Army because I'm British and I love them and they're awesome. I love the fact that you start off, you don't have to have crappy engineers and you have all these upgraded infantry where you can have, machine gunners or snipers or rifle grenades. And then my most loved unit, which you will see in this game, are the commandos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your commandos.
Yes, commandos for
everywhere on the freaking map. I just didn't see one spot of the map without a commando. Glider there, so yeah.
That's how I roll. But I also love the British because of the fact they can get the light tank almost straight away. So whenever I go against a computer, I can get a tank before them, and then it takes them a while to get something to counter that tank. So it gives me an edge.
Yeah.
So as you'll notice in this game, it is Finy as the British and Millward as the Americans against two of the default Germans on easy.
The thing is about these default Germans on easy, they get these light tanks that just destroy anything in their way. I mean, they get it so early that it's almost impossible for your infantry to take them out. I mean, I had to get my Rangers to take them out with rocket launchers, and them still didn't do as much damage as they could have done.
Good way to put it!
Yeah!
That's why I get attacked. Not the worst ones for that are the second group of Germans, the Panzer Division, because they just go vehicle crazy, and then that's kind of bad for you since you go infantry crazy.
Yeah.
They will own you. And I think, I don't know about yous, okay, leave a comment or something if you think this, but they are overpowered, the Panzer Germans, because I did the tutorial or something, and I've done a few games or something, and I've really noticed it. It's overpowered. I mean, you can get a half-track to follow a half-track that completely destroys reload time and recharge time. So basically, if you have a mortar half-track, you can keep using your incendiary mortars, and you can keep doing it again and again, and that's just not fair.
Also, the other thing that's overpowered in this game is the sniper units for the Americans, since they can camouflage and go around the back of the enemy's base, and then you can just use artillery after artillery on the HQ.
Yeah. And I was in an online game, my first ever online game. I'll tell you about this. I'm not going to put this up. I didn't save the replay, mainly for the fact it was on for about 3 hours, and I was holding off the British. It was me as the British and this person as the Americans against two Germans, and my ally decided to leave the game a few minutes into it, so that kind of sucked. So I was holding off, and it was one of the hardest maps ever. There was one where it was the river running through the middle, and there was 3 bridges, and they destroyed 2 of the bridges, and I had to go for the middle one, so I just was rushing the bridge, dropping commandos in everywhere.
So basically you were versing 2 online gamers?
Yeah,
what level?
And they were level 8, and I was level 1 at this point.
Good luck then.
But, I mean, I managed to make this game last 3 hours, even though my teammate left a few minutes into it. So, I mean, I did have the computer to help, but when has the computer ever been helpful? Yeah, I tell you.
They don't, they just lose units.
Yes, exactly. They're just allowing the enemy to just target practice, basically. But I didn't know at this point, in fact I still don't, how to send messages to the other team. I could only send messages to my team. but they kept sending me messages, and it was, I'll tell you, it was like, screw the British defences, they rock, and because I had like turrets, like cannons and artillery pieces all over my base and everything, and they just couldn't get anywhere near with all their heavy tanks. They were just like, ah. So that was rather funny. And then when he was about to destroy me, I just made a whole nother base. I dropped in one of every glider, and then called in another HQ, and they were just like, will you stop calling in gliders? I managed to make the game last another hour by doing that. I decided to make a noob circle of gliders by putting slit trenches all the way around it, and then just sticking loads of my my bazooka commandos in the trenches, so none of the tanks could get near. It was rather fun, I must say. If you haven't already, because you're scared to, like, if you're a noob and you're scared to go online, just do it anyway.
Don't say noob.
Just do it.
Just say newbie.
If you're new at the game, still go online. It's great fun, and yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's not that much of a competitive game, really. It's just something to have a laugh on.
Yeah, the reason we looked into this game was because we played a previous game called StarCraft, and it's all, you might have heard of it. There's a new StarCraft coming out called StarCraft 2. That's supposed to be really good for Battle.net and everything. The one that we play at the moment is StarCraft Brood War.
Yeah.
Brood War, with the expansion pack. And we also think that's very good. If any of you have ever played this game, just leave a comment on our video.
Yeah, tell us what you think. And as you may have noticed, we're still on the loading screen. Okay, this is my laptop's rather slow, but now let's get into the action.
Press any key.
Yeah, I always press spacebar.
Shake, shake, shake.